Welcome to George Mason University Counseling and Psychological Services. This presentation is going to explain CAPS services in more detail, who we are, what we do, and how to connect with us. Counseling and Psychological Services provides free and confidential psychological and learning services to students who are actively enrolled and currently registered for classes at Mason. Group counseling is one area that we've really expanded as of recent, and we're trying to target as many topics as well as different clinical issues that may come up for students. That being said, we offer groups that are general, co-ed, undergrad, and grad process groups. And that group is known as Understanding Self and Others. And that group's designed to help members explore issues and dynamics that are affecting their personal life. Specific areas of focus are generally determined by group members and may include relationships, intimacy, boundaries, communication, and self-awareness. CAPS also offers brief time-limited individual counseling, and what that entails is meeting with a mental health provider one-on-one here in our office, and getting a chance to explore a wide range of issues, personal issues, family issues, issues with maybe that are affecting academic performance, drugs and alcohol, could be a wide range, and really anything is acceptable. Prior to starting time-limited individual counseling, folks would need to do an initial consultation, which can be done over the phone or in person. During this, and a great opportunity to get that piece of the process out of the way is coming in during the CAPS walk-in hours, the daily walk-in hours between 12:30 and 2:30, so that it is an option as well, so that if folks need to be seen that day, that's possible here at CAPS. CAPS also offers brief time-limited psychiatric services, and in this process, individuals are also likely seeing a therapist here at CAPS, but they would meet with our psychiatrist, Dr. Kavita Jagalamudi, and she can manage medication and assist in that realm as well. Another service we offer here at CAPS are referral services and case management. And kind of depending on what presenting problem folks are bringing to us, we operate in ways to best support our clients and our students. And sometimes folks need more support than what is potentially offered here at CAPS. Maybe that they've had a history of struggles with mental illness or with drugs and alcohol or disordered eating behavior, and maybe require a higher level of care than what can be provided here on our campus. And that being said, if folks are referred to maybe a provider in the community or an intensive outpatient program, we will help facilitate that process. We won't leave you hanging. In fact, we will get the ball rolling on making an initial contact with some of these outside providers and make sure that it's a seamless transition from CAPS to whatever the next treatment avenue might be. I also want to remind folks that we do have daytime on-call support. So if you are in crisis, you can in fact come to CAPS during the day, and we can support you here, as well as our after-hours on-call support. And that would be for students who are in crisis after 5 p.m. And how that would work is you would call George Mason Police, and then the police can connect you to our after-hours on-call provider. I want to next touch on our daily skills-based workshops. So we offer workshops every day of the week from 3 to 4 p.m., and that's right here in Sub 1 in room 3008. The workshop that we have on Mondays is called Creating Connection, and many students feel alone and disconnected from others on campus. And these feelings can arise from feeling different, feeling marginalized, or out of place at Mason. And this workshop seeks to create a supportive space for students who feel isolated to connect authentically with other students who understand those feelings and identify avenues of support. We offer Tranquil Tuesdays on Tuesdays, and you can come chillax and de-stress with CAPS. As a college student, you may have many things to juggle, likely you do, and this can increase your stress level. Meditation's an effective and simple way to conquer life stresses by calming the mind and body and adding energy, focus, and enjoyment to personal experiences. On Tuesdays, you can join us to help calm your mind, to settle your body, and to increase self-awareness. On Wednesdays, we offer a workshop called All Things Relational. And again, touching on the idea that connection with others is an integral part of our lives. When, if we have difficulties understanding ourselves and relating to others, sometimes we find ourselves feeling lonely, isolated, frustrated, misunderstood, unheard. In this workshop, we can really explore healthy ways to communicate with others, to cultivate healthy relationships by learning to resolve conflicts, have difficult conversations, be assertive and set boundaries, and learn how to have healthy relationships with ourselves and others. So this would be a good space to come learn how to do some of that. On Thursdays, we have a workshop called Artful Expressions, and art is a really creative form of self-expression that can increase our sense of well-being, allowing us to express our emotion and release stress. So you can join us for a drop-in workshop on Thursdays that will focus on using various art media to promote self-exploration and growth, and will alternate between planned activities and open studio time. Additionally, we have a self-care space Fridays, and self-care is a very integral part of how we navigate challenges in our lives, and we will practice a variety of self-care activities together each Friday, so that might be a good space to come take a break in your week. I also want to make sure to touch on online self-help, TAO, which is Therapist Assisted Online. And when using TAO, TAO is an interactive web-based program that provides educational interventions and support for a variety of common mental health concerns. So maybe if there's some hesitancy about coming into CAPS, or maybe it's taboo for whatever reason, be that cultural or familial, or maybe you've had a bad experience before. Sometimes TAO can be a great starting point to kind of get a refresher of some topics that maybe you'd consider discussing in therapy, but also doing this right from the comfort and convenience of your own home. Every Mason student can make a TAO account for free. You can log in with your Mason email and create a profile, and then TAO ends up designing content specifically for, let's say, generalized anxiety, or sometimes occasionally feeling stressed out due to all of the demands of being a student. So TAO is a really, really nice thing that we've been working with this during the fall 2018 semester, and again plan to use going forward. We've heard some great reviews from some of our clients. I also wanted to make sure to touch on learning services here at part of CAPS. Learning services is a separate department from CAPS, and they offer academic coaching and academic skills workshops. And learning services is really a phenomenal department that we are housed with, and they provide a variety of free experience-based learning opportunities for the Mason community through one-on-one academic coaching, academic success workshops, and online resources. They are also located here in Sub 1 in Suite 3129 with us in CAPS. CAPS also does consultation with faculty, staff, parents, or students. Slide 4 is a brief image of what the CAPS website looks like, and that's caps.gmu.edu. And a lot of this information from the presentation is also on our website, so you can take a look there if you have questions about something, or you can also give us a call at 703-993-2380. That would be a way to get some information as well. And moving on to slide 5, is really at the foundation of all our work is privacy and confidentiality here at CAPS. And CAPS staff cannot provide follow-up information to anyone, family members, friends, faculty, about a student of concern without written permission from that student via signed release of information. This is both an ethical and a legal statute. And if you're concerned about a Mason student and you want a Mason administrative member to directly contact a student of concern, you can contact the Student Support and Advocacy Center here at Mason, and they're known as SSAC. SSAC may be better able to directly reach out to a Mason student of concern. And moving on to slide 6, again, kind of touching on privacy and confidentiality here at CAPS, really just wanting to explain the limits of confidentiality. So when clients come in and meet with us, confidentiality is applied and is present. And there are very few reasons when confidentiality needs to be broken. One of those is if there's substantial likelihood that the client may cause serious harm to themselves or others in the near future. Another is if there is a reasonable suspicion of current abuse and or neglect of a child or incapacitated adult. Another reason would be if there's a valid court order or subpoena to disclose relevant information in a legal proceeding or investigation. And lastly, if the university threat assessment team receives information that results in the team opening an investigation on the client, in which case CAPS may be required to provide information in the CAPS record to the threat assessment team as part of their investigation. And onto slide 7, to CAPS locations and how to make an appointment. It's really exciting. If you're interested in coming to CAPS, we'd love to meet with you and check in and support you to the best of our abilities. Students can schedule, as I mentioned before, what's called an initial consultation or an IC appointment for psychological and or learning services. And you can contact us at 703-993-2380. You can visit us at CAPS at the Fairfax campus in the Student Union Building 1 or Sub 1, and we're in Suite 3129. And we have walk-in hours at our Fairfax campus, as I mentioned before, from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. And, again, we receive a wide variety of questions during the IC and, do our best to provide support for students when they ask those questions. And appointments are also available at our Science and Technology campus, and that's at 229 Colgan Hall, and then also in our Arlington campus, and that's at 222 Founders Hall. Those appointments are by appointment only, so usually you would come to the Fairfax campus or do the IC over the phone, and then we would get you set up at Science and Tech or at Arlington. And moving on to slide 8, what to do if a student is having a mental health crisis. So during normal business hours, we'd want to call the CAPS number, which is 703-993-2380, or come into CAPS and visit us. As I mentioned, we're in Sub 1 in room 3129 and ask to speak with the daytime on-call clinician. After normal business hours, we'd like folks to call GMU Police, which is 703-993-2810, and ask the police to connect you to the CAPS after-hours on-call clinician. And if you're ever concerned about someone's immediate physical safety, please call GMU Police as soon as possible. Moving on to slide 9, some additional on-campus resources as we discussed today are the Student Support and Advocacy Center, so that was SSAC, and they can be reached at ssac.gmu.edu. And they're in Sub 1 also with us in Suite 3200, so 3200. And their phone number is 703-993-3686. It's also important to mention the Department of Police and Public Safety. They can be reached at police.gmu.edu. And they're in the Police and Safety Building, and their phone number is 703-993-2810. Should you have any questions about anything that I've just described in the presentation, feel free to come and visit us at CAPS, or you can find some of the other information on our website at caps.gmu.edu. Well, just wanted to say what a pleasure it is to be part of the Mason community. We have some incredible students here and faculty and staff. We're really just lucky to be a part of the campus fabric and framework here in supporting students to the best of our abilities. So if you have any questions, we would love to hear from you. Again, thank you for your time, and hope you have a great day.